So my another question is कि you are building TCC with Mehul, and you guys have a team of interns and a team of full-time people too. So how is the the ideal culture looks like to you? How should a startup build a culture from zero?
Okay. So when we talk about culture, it's not just limited to having a open workspace or flexible work timings or working from home. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है. Actually, work culture depends on how you treat your team members. And I will constantly
Right.
use team members and not employees, because that is the culture we have at TCC. Because we have that equality model, we have that transparency model in our culture, because that helps us see people in a very, जैसे मैंने बोला, lens of objectivity. It helps us see people in a very fair and unbiased perspective. And rather than if because a lot of leaders or a lot of managers or a lot of employers see their employees as as somebody they've literally bought or that they own. And ऐसा देखा भी है मैंने, because it happens, especially a lot of corporates and a lot of companies, they feel that they own the employees because they're paying them salary, but it's not like that. And sadly, I was also one of those people when I became a new leader in my previous organization, and I was not a good leader at that time. I'm just going straight out in this case. But it took me a lot of time to understand what exactly my team is expecting from me, because I always used to complain that they are not meeting my expectations. What about the other way around? And every relationship, as I mentioned, is a two-way street. And even the boss employee or the leader team member relationship is a two-way street. If they will understand you, if you understand them. And that is the culture, that is the ideal culture, basically startup culture, that where you are very clear on what your goals are as a startup, and you are even more clear when you share it with your team members. That, which, let's say, when we talk about TCC, we have consistently, we have a the first call with our new team members, and we tell them that this is why TCC was born, and they understand the concept behind it, they understand why it was built, and this makes them drive more towards that purpose when they do tasks, or when they participate in the projects. So this belonging and this a feeling of togetherness, even when you are remote, is what builds that culture. I hope that answers.
Amazing, Manasi. Thank you so much. It was great.
Thanks a lot.